Hey guys, Cole Miller with GZ Lures, showing you our next product drop for Sunday, February 13th, 4 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Hawaii time, same time every Sunday. We have 3 different brands we're representing. I'll just kind of quick preview them and then I'll show you everything we got. We got some here, Aloha Lures, a bunch of new Aloha Lures in a variety of shapes I'll show to you, but we have the 9-inch version of the Deep 6 right here with Flashabou skirting, and we pre-skirted all these with a set of wings. And pretty much everything that we have done, as you will see, for pre-skirting will have wings on them for the Aloha Lures. We have some Gully Boy Malolo heads. We have some more Magic Malolos. Those sold out a couple weeks ago. We have the large Deep 6 and both sizes of Gully Boys, two sizes. And that is pretty much it for that. So that is the Aloha Lures. Next is another batch of pre-skirted in Tantrum Strobez, the BIG REIDEE bullets, the 4-hole jetted bullets. So we have a lot of this Black Beauty style, and we pretty much skirted up every last bullet that we had in stock. I think we have 8 here. So I'll show those to you as well. Last time we did some of that, which was probably 3 or 4 weeks ago. They sold out right away. So we wanted to do another batch because especially those Black Beauties, we think they look really sick with the black Tantrum Strobes. So yeah, anyway, I'll show those to you in here a bit. And then last but not least, the JB Signature Lures fish heads. All right, so this right here is actually a brand new size for us. It's the 14-inch size. Previously, we've only sold the 12-inch large, and then the mediums and smalls. We have, along with that, with the new XL size, we have more larges and more mediums, as I'll show you, but we also have 2 new shapes of, one is a straight runner shape, and then one is a kind of hybrid plunger straight runner. And I will show those to you here in a second. So before we get to all that, I'll just add one more quick thing. Just kind of prepping you. Next week, we're going to have a very big release. It's we won't tease it until probably Monday, but stay tuned for that. You'll not want to miss all that. It is some good stuff. We're super excited about that, as well as this stuff. But we've been trying to get this in for a while. So also just pay attention to next week on Instagram and all of our social accounts. We'll start previewing that out. But let's go ahead and get to what we have here, because we have quite a bit. So moving. All right. So first off, we'll start with the JB Signature Lures. As I said, we have some XL size 14-inch here. You have your large size 12-inch, and then you have your mediums. And then we also have some medium thumpers here. All right, so I'll kind of start from the top. So you have the plunger shape, which is, we've released these in the past. It's kind of a heavy tapered plunger style, reverse taper. It has some slight reverse taper on it. We have that in the large size as well. So that's your 12-inch 502. And these XL size take a Blue Ocean 602. We also can vinyl skirt them, and you'll have an option to select what you want. If you want to skirt them up, you can select the vinyl or regular skirting options. So we have that, and then to the new shape. Okay, these are called crushers. I actually have some product descriptions from David Harrison, the guy who makes JB Signature Lures, David Harrison, out of Australia. And so I'm going to read what he actually wrote, because he can explain it way better than I can. So, and this will all be on the website. So on the crusher, he says, with proportions somewhere between a short plunger and a straight runner, crushers have a nice, aggressive, but easy running action that works consistently on the short or long corner, but also runs hard and stands out on the short rigger. Crushers throw a nice rooster tail with plenty of splash and nice thick smoke trail with an enticing action in all but the roughest conditions at 7 to 9 knots. And they're best. They run best when they're rigged with a single hook. So that is your crusher. If you do compare it just straight up, they're kind of hard to tell. But you can see one of them is actually shorter than the other. That's actually another plunger. So you can see here, just on these two, your plunger is actually longer than your crusher. And it's a little bit wider. The crusher's a little bit wider, but it's a different shape. Like I said, it's kind of a hybrid between your plunger and your straight runner shape. Okay, so the straight runner shape that we're talking about, here we have what's called the slasher. We have that in the medium size, and then we also have the large size. So a slasher, it's the straight runner shape. Traditionally, it's kind of got a steady forward taper, but it's not like that plunger dip like you see. You see how that dips there? It's more of a steady taper. It kind of just cuts down. And so what that does is it gives it a little bit more of a straight running action. So this is what David wrote on the slasher. Slashers have a long, gentle front taper, a bit of a back taper, plenty of weight in the belly, and a serious cut on the face. These things rip hard with a nice aggressive straight running, rooster tailing, surface slashing action. Great lure on the short or long corner, and they run best when rigged with a single hook in all but the roughest conditions at 7 to 9 knots. So there you go on that. That kind of just explains that shape a little bit differently. If you looked at them all right off the bat, all three of those, you know, if you're not really familiar with just those different styles, they actually kind of almost look very similar because they all kind of, you know, they have the slanted nose and that kind of plunger shape, but that explains the difference between all those. So you have, again, your crusher, which is your straight runner, and then you have your slasher, which is sort of a hybrid, and then we have the plunger, which is more of your kind of what you'd expect from a plunger. And that is those. And then lastly, and again, all those medium size, this is like a 402 size. All those are slashers as well. And then we have the Thumpers, and we've released these in the past. We just have 3 new ones, and that is it. You can kind of see they're salt and pepper style, really cool colors, different unique eyes. This one has more of like a blue glitter, and then you can see that iridescent hue on that pearl insert, and there's some more green salt and pepper. Okay, so that is the JB Signature Lures. All right, let's move on. All right, here we got the Big REIDEE Lures. You can see we have a bunch of different Black Beauty styles. And then we have one that is a white mother pearl and a pink top. And you can see on those Black Beauties, we just use that black Tantrum Strobes, and we match the kind of the color pattern of the shell there on those kind of salt and pepper Black Beauty styles. We just put the underskirt just kind of matched that head a little bit. This one is more of a Starflake salt and pepper. It's not the traditional Black Beauty, but again, we did black strobes over a red underskirt. Okay, so that is the Big REIDEEs. These are gorgeous lures. Ron Akana, again, is the lure maker of them. Super nice guy out of Oahu, and yeah, he makes some fantastic stuff. You can see it like on this one, that pearl insert, that pearl back. It's gorgeous stuff. Very iridescent colors. He does a lot of work on the eyes, the tops, and you can kind of see on these salt and pepper Black Beauty styles with the crushed shell. This one has multicolored shell, and then he puts a lot of glitter in there, and then here's your Black Beauty insert. And you can kind of see there's some gold and purple. It's another one just like that with abalone shell. And then this one right here, we have more pink abalone on that one. So that is those. Let's go to the Aloha Lures. All right. We have up top the Magic Malolo. We sold out of those very quickly. We brought in another batch. We skirted all these up with wings, so you will see them listed with wings, and it's a limited availability in this batch. So when they're gone, they're gone. Next, we have the Gully Boys. So we have 2 different sizes of Gully Boys. We don't have a lot more than 9-inch. I think we still had a couple left from the previous batch, but there you see the 9-inch and then the large Gully Boy here. This is more of a, we use a 502 skirt on these, so more of a 12-inch size. Then, and I think I said 9-inch, this is actually a 7-inch. We use a 302 skirt on those. Okay, so we have different colors, similar to the Magic Malolo colors. The head colors are very similar. You got your blue and ice blue. Okay, you have your purple back. There's your blue and ice blue. This one's actually just more of a plain blue. And then you have your blue and pink, and kind of your, what we call it, turquoise. And again, we skirted all those with wings. We will have some head-only options as well on those, and you see those there. But we have pretty much all those colors. You'll have a head-only option. Okay. Here you can see that one a little bit. All right, and then we have our deep sixes. Okay, we have 2 sizes of deep six. You have the 9-inch, and then you have the large 14-inch. I believe that is correct. So we put up wings on all of them. The large, just we use the Tantrum Strobez. We have a 12-inch length skirt for those, so we get a lot more length on that. You're with how large of a bullet that is. I think I would actually say that's our largest bullet we stock still. It's really nice to have those longer skirts, so we use those Tantrum Strobes on them. The wings themselves, we cut them longer as well compared to the other ones, just to fit the length of that lure. And then, and yeah, so we stocked those in the past. We're just put some wings on them. Similar color patterns, all mirrored with sort of a different rainbow patterns on the wrapping around the insert. But you can kind of see there a little bit close up. And the 9-inch are similar. These have a bright rainbow pattern insert. This one's the blue one, obviously, and mirrored, similar to all these over here. Here you have purple and pink. This pink wrap is very bright. You can see. So anyway, that is what we got for this week. We have a bunch of inventory or stock behind these Alohas, so there are a decent amount available. The Magic Malolos were a little bit more limited in the 9-inch Gully Boys, but the others we have some decent inventory on. Just get to them because they usually sell pretty fast. So that is what we have for this week. Thank you. I know it's a little bit longer, but thank you for sticking with us through that. We had a lot of nice stuff to show, and next week it's going to be a very large release again, but you'll want to pay attention because I think a lot of you guys are going to really dig what we're pushing out next week. So, all right. Appreciate it, guys. Have a good rest of your week.